Hello Pokemon Go trainers, it's the Seahawks fan 2017 with another Go Battle League video. In today's video we got some Great League remix. A lot of the most annoying meta Pokemon are banned from this league. There's still plenty of real strong Pokemon, but it is so amazing right now and it is real handy in this team. Now I'm not actually using the recommended moveset on for it though. We have Brick Break instead of Trailblaze. I forgot it was the old moveset I had. But it still does good. But Guzlord, it's a real strong Pokemon. Ghost types are some of the top. And I'm also not using the recommended moveset. I'm using Dragon Tail Crunch, just what I had on. And it worked nicely. Sludge Bomb, definitely a real handy move. That's recommended according to PV Poke. Crunch, Brutal Swing is a real good move. Crunch has that chance to debuff. A bit extra damage in one hit, which I guess with most people running Brutal Swing, definitely could be a good surprise. They know they can survive a Brutal Swing, but not a Crunch. Definitely handy. Gonna have a beautiful lead. Charmers definitely have to be wary, especially Wiggly Tough with the power of it being a normal type, resisting the ghost moves, being able to do very heavy hitting, fast attack damage neutrally. Gonna shield the Crunch from the Drapion, and we are gonna hang on. That can definitely be tough trying to get a good PvP IV Guzlord. I'm just using what I have, what I've always used for Great League. Definitely could have, I probably could have done a trade for a better one at some point, but I'm not using a better one. I'm also using Dig instead of Swift. Swift is such a good cheap stab move, but just kept Dig. It's not a bad move to have, especially with the potential steel types. Not bad damage yet. And we're going to get some nice damage into the Wiggly Tough. We're going to land the Dig, then going to bring in the Marwak, and all the Wiggly's moves are resisted by the shiny Alola Marwak. Now you could also run the Shadow if you want. I don't think I have a Shadow one. Actually, no, I probably do. I just haven't built it for Great League. Shadow Dragonite is real annoying. Now, instead of boosting our attack with Trailblaze, we debuff our opponent with Brick Break. And it is actually one less Sucker Punch you get to Brick Breaks. Blastoise is going to come in. They don't want the Dragonite to go down to the mighty foot. Blastoise will throw a move before I throw my next. I don't want to commit my last shield to the foot with very little HP, especially when a superpower from Shadow Dragonite could absolutely nuke. My Guzlord, 1 HP in a dream for Blastoise to get some extra chip. And I'm going to throw the Dragon Claw straight away. Unfortunate, Sand Slash came in. They're going to swap into Dragonite, and they did leave with energy, but they're only going to get to one move. One move reached. Let's go. We throw the Bone Club straight away in case one turn lag. We are able to reach the next Bone Club with just one more Fire Spin. I'm not sure if the game worked properly for my opponent or they just didn't leave with enough energy, but let's go. Get wrecked. Another Shadow Dragonite lead. Gonna go for another foot swap. They're gonna make a great catch. If I had not thrown the Brick Break, I could have reached a Dig before they reach a move, and oh man, that would have hit like a truck into the Macargo. Definitely would have been a heavy hitting move. They're gonna be good enough IVs to not get taken on by 2 Brick Breaks. Oh well. Going to bring a Marwak. Gonna let them launch move. It will do a good amount, but not a Shadow Pokemon. And I'm going to go for the bait. Do they know the counts? They do not know the counts. Let's go. We cannot Dragon Tail down out the Dragonite in time, but let's see what door number 3 is. Oh wait, it's Cresselia. This is bad. Is it gonna be Moonblast? Is it gonna be game over? It is going to be, yep, the Moonblast. Oh well. That's just how it goes, how the Go Battle League battles go sometimes. Ooh, Haunter, Shiny Haunter. A safe spot for it, and met with Grumpig. We can throw resisted, but debuffing Brick Breaks. We are going to shield, respect the damage of Dynamic Punch. Did we debuff them enough? Oh no, they hang on. They're going to take the KO. Going to bring in Marak. I guess I just do stay in this matchup. I did not make a catch of the Shadow Punch. I do respect the damage, but I do not know the counts. No, I get schooled. They get to a Shadow Punch to take me out. But what is door number 3? They have their own foot. And I'm like, okay. Resisted Trailblaze. How much will Swift do? They're going to Trailblaze. I mean, that is the best chance. They do have 2 shields. And I'm like, I'm seeing the damage I can do and the energy I'm getting. The Dragon Tails and Dragon Claws. And I'm like, I can do enough damage. They're not doing enough damage in time. And I get to my 3rd Dragon Claw. Their shields are down. And I say goodbye. Let's go. Guzlord being such a pain. Me getting kind of wrecked. Me being able to clean up with Guzlord. It is so good. Rosewaid lead is pretty nice. Steelix, safe swap. Well, Shadow Steelix. You're gonna no shield. I do thankfully respect the nuke. It is a full send of Earthquake, the only move they can throw. Greninja comes in. Gonna be a little bit of a, I guess it's an okay play to just bring in. Guzlord, I am met with the Roserade. I probably could have just stayed in, but they would have gotten some energy. I mean, I'm still in a decent spot. Grass Knot is going to do a lot. Oh no, they get the takedown. That's bad. We do not take them out with 2 fire spins, but it's only resisted by the ball. We go straight for Bone Club. We're in a good spot. We still have a shield. We have the full health. They do not have the HP they need. I mean, they expect Trailblaze. I'm not sure if Brick Break's enough, but I think we do, like, take the KO. We may take the KO we'd reach the Trailblaze for the KO. Or maybe 1 turn sooner. Not sure how much damage Brick Break does. It is super effective, but yeah, I guess Greninja is pretty frail. Pangro is definitely a problem for this team. Honestly, maybe I have to run Pangro. Probably going to see Charm leads. But Dusknoir is definitely, I mean, it is one of the best alongside Galarian Corsola. Some Monster Ghost types. Having Dynamic Punch coverage is so good. It is awesome that they did buff Dusknoir with the move coverage. Gonna see if I can get a Sucker Punch farm down. I can't. Let's go. We can debuff or we can go straight for the dig. I go for the debuff because it's the last Pokemon. I have a Guzlord. I've lost no Pokemon. Now, 2 may be red health. And with that debuff, kaboom! Goodbye, Galarian Corsola. Crunch, such a heavy-hitting, super effective move. And yeah, they were not gonna... They needed a lot more energy to take me out. Time. Credility comes in the lead. I'm gonna bring in Guzlord. I met with the Gastrodon, and Gastrodon is going to have their Earth Power shielded. I was able to land Crunch, and I'm going to get a Dragon Tail farm down, which is massive. Going to go straight for Crunch. I don't think they get 1 turn lag. Good for them. Good for game working properly. Actually, it was a CMP tie win. I thought Bullet Seed went through, but it did not. We're not going to shield the Grass Knot. They're going to bring in Talon Flame. I could have gotten one with Sucker Punch in. I get the debuff going, and it's pretty nice. Now, I can thankfully hang on long enough to not get KO'd before I can throw the next Brick Break. Gonna go for resisted. But, I mean, they're double debuffed. Yeah, I went for the Bone Club, able to take a shield. It's like, this is what they have to shield, and they are double debuffed. You can go for another fly, and then they swap. And then I'm like, Credilli is coming in, and I can say goodbye to Credilli. Can I deal with the Talon Flame? Fly is launched, and I'm able to Sucker Punch down the Talon Flame. Let's go. That was a super close battle. Did just enough damage when they were debuffed, so I could then take them out when they were not debuffed. Giraffe Rig definitely did play this matchup a bit bad. Definitely should have just let them land the Psychic Fangs and then swap to get rid of the debuff. Silly goose me. Even with the debuff, I do hope I can hang on. No, I'm level 40. I should be level 40 for it. Or close. I don't think I'm excelled. But we are unable to get a fire spin down of the Gligar. I'm going to double shield. Definitely going to have to try out Shadow Giraffe Rig. I mean, I've definitely used it before. But I don't mind how it is in meta. I mean, it's not dealing ghosts, super effective damage to ghosts. But it is a normal Psychic. So, taking neutral from ghosts is pretty nice. Oh, boy. Oh, Charm behind. Now, this is something that an evil team I want to try out. I'm going to have to try this team out. Maybe I'm mistaken, but I think it also gets Trailblaze, maybe? Maybe that's just me being silly, but Dig gets huge damage to the Tinkeraton. They're going to bulldoze, get the debuff. They get the coin flip. I'm going to settle for Brick Break at this point. I'm going to land it. Oh, I see MP tie win. Nice. Good to know. They go for another bulldoze. Thankfully, no double debuff. Unfortunately, they are going to hang on 1 HP in a dream. I hope it's not that Ivy's. A little unfortunate on the power-up IV breakpoint. Actually, it is handy that they did not get the KO, because otherwise extra energy leading to this would be so awful. We've already taken a shield from my opponent. Shadow Death Note is going to come back in. They're going to not take the KO. Let's go. I hang on. Going to get another fire spin through. Unfortunately, they are going to take my last shield. But can I Dragon Tail down the Primeape in time? No, it's got like 4 HP. One more fast move. Close battle. Almost took them out with them holding the last shield. Steelix lead. Love Steelix lead. Pangro comes in. So happy to have Pangro dragged out, because it is awful to deal with for my team. I despise it. Bone Club going to be no shielded. I think I can one shield farm down at this point. Yes, I can. Ooh, I think they got the attack boost. That would have been very bad to deal with. But they also have another fighter. But the game, my opponent, I think game froze. I was able to continue battling, but the game slowed down. Maybe they closed the app. Does no lead. Gonna go and let them get 4 fast moves in, and then I make a catch. Beautiful catch. The greatest catch into the normal type. For it, definitely. What a great play. Reading them like a book. Unless I missed, I think it is 3, or maybe they're not on Hex. We're going to go for the debuff and take the shield off Gramble. I'm going to respect the damage of a Crunch. Going to get the fire spin farm down at that point, and then we are going to make another great catch. Beautiful, beautiful plays by me, taking resisted Shadow Punch. They're going to overfarm some energy and leave the move Bank because it's going to do a lot of damage into my Marwak. I am going to no shield and get kaboomed, and I'm in a bit of a sticky situation. Can Marak clean up? To shield or not to shield? I do shield. I feel the discharge taking me out. The ghost comes in. Bone Club 1. I do not have another Bone Club, but they have a move, and I am indeed too damaged. I made 2 amazing catches, but they were still able to win. Close battles, just how it goes sometimes. Dugong lead can be awkward. Let's see what we can do. We're going to make a catch. They're going to Icy Wind, though. They're going to... Dang it. I'm debuffed now. I guess they don't one-shot my Marwak. Oh, well. Dig, super effective. Still gets Tinkeraton under half health. Now that is a better CP for Great League. Looks better. We're going to bring in the Marak again. We're going to get to a Bone Club. In Bone Club number 2. Going to no shield the Bulldoze. Super effective, but not enough damage for me to worry about. Now, they do catch the Bone Club onto the Dugong, but I don't mind this damage. I'm actually going to shield. Okay, if they do Icy Wind, it's bad. It is bad. I can overfarm some energy and remove that debuff. And I did misclick. I meant to bring in Marak, but I misclicked, so I have to commit my last shield. I mean, I have a lot of energy on Marak. And Guzlord can be pretty good into door number 3. Tinkeraton comes in. They resist the crunch. But I am going to farm down. But thankfully, they're not a play rough to say goodbye. We have Charger Bug, which is kind of awkward. We're going to be launching a Bone Club. And we're going to risk it. We're throwing one more Fire Spin. Actually, maybe they were not at a move. But my opponent is trying to farm me down. Get the move for the Guzlord. But nope, that did not work out. And we take out their Tinkeraton. I hope you enjoyed the battles. This team definitely good. Guzlord real strong. Marwak pretty nice for the mighty foot. It's time for it to shine. Definitely going to be using it more for the rest of the season, potentially. We'll see. Stay tuned. Subscribe to the channel for daily Go Battle League videos and other Pokemon Go content. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.